Hello everyone, and happy Tuesday! I hope you all are having a good start of your week so far. How are all of you? Goodness gracious, I am sleepy. I barely managed to sleep last night. Whoopsie. It is kind of not lended to me being in the best of moods today, but we're here and we're trying, so it's okay. Hello everyone, hello pre-chat on Twitch, which I see the movie man. Hello, thank you for the coffee redeem. I'll do that in just a second. And hello to pre-chat on YouTube. Focal, thank you so much for the pre-chat pre-cat. Hello, movie Focal, Sine, and Mr. Shoujo. And, right? Movie Focal, Sine, and Mr. Shoujo. Yes, the pre-chat pre-cat. Yeah, thank you. That was very sweet of you. And now for my coffee redeem. Yum, 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 yum. Hello again, everyone. My name is Kiyo Miyokata, the cutest elf Vtuber around. Just kidding. Or am I? I hope you are all doing pretty good today, or at least as good as possible. Apparently, everything went boom. Are we back? It said it disconnected. Oh, Lord. Hi, are we back? Is OBS fighting me to the death? Awesome. We don't know. We'll figure it out. Hello, Plague Bunny. You're just finishing up in Pokopia. Awesome. Awesome. I am stretching. Wee. Nothing went boom. Okay, it told me that it disconnected. Very briefly. I forgot to open. Mix it up. Kobold's computer updated, so his stream went out. Yeah, I saw that. I have it pulled up on my iPad, but now it looks like they're on a Discord thing for it, potentially. So... You had a rough week and it almost called for... Oh my goodness. You almost called for an ambulance? My goodness. Wow. That's a lot. I hope you'll be okay. Well, I mean, I hope you're okay now. That is, certainly something, yeah. Goodness, I'm very sorry to hear that. I couldn't sleep worth a poop last night, and that sucks. But not as much as other things can suck, so, I will take it for what it is. But yes, I definitely hope you are okay. That is a big thing. Hopefully it was just some kind of scare and nothing actually ending up serious. Thank you for the akasupa? 169. Nice, but also... Thank you. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry now. What? A focal... I mean... Listen, my emotional regulation is already iffy at best, but doing it... Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my gods. Oh my gods. Oh my gods. Oh no. Well. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for the akasupa, and I am sorry if I'm like making the mic blow out because I'm trying very hard not to cry. That's super sweet of you. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Oh, goodness. Well, I'm gonna need a moment to recover from that one, aren't I? Ah, thank you so much. Wow. They are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, absolute freaking legend. Oh my god. Also the 69. Very nice, very nice. Much approved. Totally awesome. We love it. No, I still, anytime somebody goes 69, I have nice. Had a second bout of kidney, so the Friday was not comfortable. No appetite, managed to choke down a slice of bread for medication. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, it's been, wow, since my donathon, since I've had something like that. Wow. Thank you. Thankfully, I've lost you in Trivia Murder Party. What? Yeah. Oh my god. Wait, what? Did I lose in... Yeah, I lost in Trivia Murder Party. It was cringe, but whatever. I need like a, No, I'm trying to think. Oh my god, right, because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna choose a 69, and then I lost, and it was cringe. Whee! You stole one from me. Oh, you know what? I had a lot of fun playing Jackbox with you all. That was awesome. I'm gonna do a thing for now. Super. I'm gonna do a background color. Let's see. Yeah. Well, that's massive. That does not need to be massive. No. It's supposed to have a background color, and it's not behaving. Give me a sec. I don't know if you can see that. Super. Ta-da! That's gonna be up there. And then I'm gonna hopefully give it a background color, because I want you to have background color. Hello? Show the background color. Hello? Here we go. The most recent Supa. It was an Aka Supa. There. I'll try to do that from now on if I get a Supa chat. The ping. Ooh, but worried how much yellow. My doctor said as long as my kidneys are doing something, it's good. Ooh, Saturday and Sunday only had enough desire to eat a single grilled cheese sandwich. Ouch. A grilled cheese sandwich is good. Goodness, that is a lot. Ooh, so do they kind of just expect that it'll go on its own? Or... Yeah, that's... Learned that your dad has had kidney stones, so family history. Oh, goodness. Don't things like caffeine and stuff make, kidney stones and that kind of thing worse? I don't know. I'd be worried about getting kidney stones. Because I do drink coffee, but I also drink a metric bar ton of water, so hopefully Stream Elements has one that should be automatic. Well, I mean, alright, fine. Let's go find that before I start working on art, because I'm kind of staring at it like I have so much stuff to do and I don't know what to do. I think I hold on, didn't I? Wasn't I? Brain cells. Choo choo choo. I don't know if it's connected. Well, I mean, I might as well while we're chit-chatting figure that out, right? Because why not? We're just chatting right now anyway, and I will get to doing the actual art part in a moment. I'm kind of delaying it because I don't know. I don't think. Let's do this. The stone passes into the bladder, then it irritates, causing that. Really interesting, because suddenly stop. I want more yellow. That's fair. Yeah, the worst I've ever had that caused me to have it be a different color was I had a bad bladder infection one time, and that was painful AF. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was a long time ago. There we go. Pew pew pew. There, exactly. That's exactly what I want. I don't know how to do this whole thing. I'm trying. Brain cells. I don't know how to make it have like a background color. Oh, you haven't had any pain meds since Friday. That's really good. Yeah, I could imagine that that's not... Yeah. Do I want it to scroll? I don't know. I can't figure out how to give it like a background color. If you want the other color, I'm told eating a lot of asparagus. I don't know. I just drink enough water that mine is mostly very pale, so I don't have to worry about it often. Yeah, this thing is weird. I don't know how to give it a background color. I don't even know if I can give it a background color or if it'll just do its thing. Like, ooh, no, I don't. That's very weird. I don't like it. I don't know what I did, but I don't love it. Alright, that's fine. Water is super good. Yep, I drink a ton of water. You're a ghost virtual little sister. Nice to meet you. A bit young, so please be nice. Thank you. Alright. It got bad. I was very worried. I hate hospitals. Oh no, you're fine. Cool, we have a ghost little one. That's pretty cool. So, awesome. Well, welcome on in. My name is Kiyo Okada, the cutest elf VTuber around. I'm just sort of messing around right this moment, trying to figure out something on the back end, but I will deal with it later because I don't really have the brains for it. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. I will just manually do it myself right now. Anyway, today I'm here to do some work on this drawing, and this is gonna be my getting like my starting soon screen. So we'll have text that goes across the screen, that moves, and then one goal is to make the little Dazzlings, that's the name of these birds, also have at least a little bit of an animation as well. And then if all goes well, I will also blink. But that's about it. I don't know if I want to be too much more ambitious than that, because I have not successfully done an animation other than a very brief, running one in a while. Hey, oh my goodness, hello, Sunday. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. How are you? How are you? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, you can call me Big Sister if you'd like to. Yay! It should have done it autumn. Yeah, movie. Botrix does it already. But thank you. Right after it does my little intro thing, it should do it too. Raiding and running. Happy Tuesday. That is alright. I hope you have a great rest of your day and that you take care of yourself after your stream. Thank you again, Sunday. See you next time. One thing I want to do is work on drawing the systems that I want to put on here, cause I'm gonna draw them, I guess? No, you're alright. I know it's hard to see it, but if you scroll up just a little, it does say it, but I think I need to make it a little more impressive looking than it currently does. Anyway, we want consoles. And I need to figure out what I might need to bonk. To be able to get that to work. Because I have some sketchy stuff, and I don't... It's on this layer. So... No, I don't really go too far. I would think... I think I mostly say so, with the occasional... thing, you know. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so that's the shelf. That's that. Let's put the consoles here. Yes, I think that's good. This is not how that's supposed to look. Why is it a triangle? There it is. I was like, you don't change how you're supposed to look. Thank you. Oh, good. So I am say so. Yeah, I would say so. I would be mindful of how you talk about age, though, because, the powers that be might just bonk you for it. And I don't mean us, I mean, YouTube itself. Is that too thin of a line? Okay, alright. Please stop. Please stop. Alright. Okay. You should. Yeah, if you're gonna be hanging around in streams, you're gonna want to have some idea on the terminology. Alright, so... an NES is honestly pretty... shaped. It is very shaped, chat. I need a good enough, like, head-on image of an NES. That's good. Is that it, really? Or... I'm very tired, so I'm sorry that I'm very, like, weep, brain dead. I want, like, the original. Northeast Ohio today had a sonic boom from an exploding meteor. What? An exploding meteor? Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. Wow. Alright, so we're gonna do our best to make this console look like a console, except for I need to figure out what I'm doing with my life. I don't know anymore. Wee! Alright. Alright, everyone, is my sound okay? Is the music too loud? Are we good? I don't know. Especially the thick boy nest. Yeah! Heard across the area and Pennsylvania. Oh, wow. Alright, I'm trying to remember relative size, how this is gonna look, and I'm afraid I'm not gonna do it justice. Please forgive me if I don't make this look the most Game Boy-y not Game Boy, Super Nintendo-y Super Nintendo ever? I think that should be a little taller. And then... almost. I'm hoping I can fix that. I'm still trying to get used to using this, like, line tool thing. Ooh, nope, I don't like that. Let's zoom in a little. I might have to... Maybe I should have moved it over instead of have it... Well, no, because I'm not gonna just pretend things don't belong in different spots. Stop. I'm gonna fight with this. Generally okay. Sound is okay. We are here to chill. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I am absolutely exhausted today, chat. But I'm doing my best, so what else can you do? I think I need... Okay. I think I need to figure out which layer I'm on, because I lost it. Where am I? Hello? Layer? Doko? Layer? Layer? Wee. What disappears when I do that? Doop. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Those were colored in before. I deleted the whole layer, not just... There. Alright, what I want to do... Not that. What do I want to do? I want a normal layer. I don't need you. Go away. No. We're good. New layer. Yes. Then... So that it balances itself. I need to try to make this a straight line. Yay! Alright. No, not exactly. I'm just exhausted today, and so overall, I'm a little unsure of what I'm trying to do. I'm not super confident in, Clip Studio Paint either. I was originally self-taught in digital art in Photoshop, and... Oh no, not that! Not that either! What am I wanting? I swear to goodness, this was a lot easier the other day and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. That's better. Hello. Things are harder when you have low energy. Man is more tired and lives to get a rest. This is true. So I'm trying to go off of an image of a Nintendo, of an NES, right? Like the original NES. And it's very hard with how tired I am today. I didn't realize I was having this much trouble until now. And then... that's too far over. This is not the line tool I thought I was going to use, so there's something that I'm missing, right? Over. And then... turn that off for a second. No. And then over it, I need to do this bit, which clips partway through. I think I might be using a wrong version of this app all of a sudden, which makes 0 sense, but for some reason I have 2 versions and one of them works different. Hello, Kiyo, and hello to Zephyr. Eat a Snickers. A protein bar would probably be a good idea, but oh no. That's the distance of this is too... it doesn't have to be 100% Kiyo. It doesn't have to be 100% Kiyo. The art is going very slowly tonight. I am very tired tonight. It's really odd how the US version of the Famicom was designed to be a front loader like a VCR. Yeah, right? Where is the line tool that I'm used to using? Well, it's definitely not that. Uh-oh. I did something. Hello? My pen tool's not working now. Alright, sure. Apparently the computer wants to fight me also. Let me restart the tablet stuff. And then that should do it. But I already restarted that before stream, so I don't know why it's fighting with me, but it is, so... Are we good now? We are good now. I don't want the shape, but fine. I feel like some of my things got messed up, and I don't know why. And I'm wondering if I was using my other version of this the other day. I must have been. Hold on a second. Let me... Why are you using the wrong clip studio? You got not another Elsa? Huh? Hold on just a second. I'm gonna hide this for a moment. Cool. I'm gonna close that because it's not doing what I want it to be doing, and I'm very confused. Hello? Where's the correct version that I'm used to using? That one! Alright, we're good now. Hold on a sec. Open. Now then, this should work. Yay! Everything is too big now. Awesome. Hold on, because now I have to fix all of that. It'll take me just a second to reorient. Scuff, 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 scuff. Pinning things to the taskbar. Never. No, just kidding. I really should. Okay. I'm gonna pin to taskbar. Yay, we win at everything. Oh, you had the Kinder Surprise? Yeah, that's fair. That sounds yummy. I still have chocolates from Plague Bunny. I should have a chocolate. I should drink my coffee also. Okay, now then. This should do what I want because the tool I'm looking for is... Good question. This one? No, not that one. Did I turn it into a line? I don't think so. I think. So before, I was doing different art, and I was using line tool to do something, and I honestly cannot figure out which one it was. Why is that doing that? Alright, so... Oh, I don't know what anything is anymore. Not a gradient, not that. Well... I don't know. Oh no, I only eat like one at a time when it comes to the chocolates, cause, trying to be very careful. There's a way to make a line, and I know it, but I all of a sudden don't know it, and I don't understand. How do I do the line thing? That's the line thing I was talking about. Cool. It's right there. Hi! Thank you for the coffee redeem. Yay! Now I hear the sounds. I don't know how both are on there and why one loads when it shouldn't, but it does. I have to figure it out later. I've been meaning to and then I don't remember. I can't get two versions of OpenShot to play nice on my Windows 7. The newer version of OpenShot lets me color correct faded footage. But my install got stuck in some mode I didn't know and couldn't turn it off, so I went back to the previous version. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Twitch chat is fading weirdly. That should work. I don't have a very good way to lay this out, and I was trying to make an overlay for hand cam streams, but I didn't like how it was looking. Nice use of emotes on Twitch. Cool, Kiyo. Yeah. Alright. Now I've got the line I wanted, so we should be okay. Now then, if I'm capable of doing this, it's still questionable at best, but we'll figure it out. So, I need my reference photo picked up because I need brain cells, and I don't have any right now. Ooh, that's a little big for the line. I think I had it at 2? Very hard to get it perfect, but it's fine because I'm gonna color it. Oh. Let's erase this because it's the wrong size. And then we will attempt to make it better. Because it's gonna bother my brain if I don't at least try to correct it, so... What can you do? It only took Twitch about 2,000 years to change that rule. Yeah, that's good. I probably would have finished this within a few days. Yeah, I used to be like that, and I'm trying so very, very hard not to be like that. Nope. Lower. Hello? Nope. Yeah, alright, that's a little better. Oh no, we don't want that on that layer. That's why we were moving it to this layer. Oh well, it can't be exact, and I will have to deal with that. I can't seem to line that up as perfectly as I want it either. Give me a second to finish fussing with this, and I will then read chat. When I went to the movie on Sunday, I got a bag of Whoppers for the first time in like a billion years. Oh man, I haven't had Whoppers in... I don't even know. It's been a minute. Yeah, it definitely has been a minute. So one thing that I am gonna have to freehand is... Ooh, god, that's huge. The outline for where the controller would go is gonna have to go in there. And then you're barely gonna see that one, so it's there, but you can't really tell. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? I wanted this to be black this whole time. Shoot. Alright, we can fix it by doing that. Whee! Temporarily locking the transparency, so then what you color is only what's already there. Brilliant. I am brilliant. See. The candy? Kiki's plus Coke plus Whoppers. 20 out of 10. Yeah, they're okay. Oh man. I like the Whopper Easter eggs. They're, you know what? Cute shaped candy is like a bazillion times better than candy normal shaped. It totally is. Candy just needs to always be cute shaped. Well, not always, but it's way better cute shaped. It's not fair. Technically, this is kind of a boxy thing. So, whatever. Well, of course you mean the cola. What else would you mean? Well, I'm not getting into what else you could possibly mean. You know. I want a rectangular, not a balloon. Where's just a shapey shape? That's a gradient. This is a polyline. You're a rectangle. Yeah, I think a rectangle works. Yeah. What is this? So thick. Too small. In the wrong spot. Alright, let's zoom in so that I can figure it out. These edges are too rounded. You basically need to not be rounded, honestly. Yeah, they're pretty, not rounded. Let's cheat. Copy, paste. Move it over to the side. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Okay. And then we need a little square. Ooh, that's gonna be so hard for the light. Trust the process, question mark? Yeah, because when it's small, a lot of the tiny details are not gonna matter. They have a cute chocolate Kinder Bunny at the grocery store. Ah, that's awesome. I know, this doesn't... I'm putting in so much effort when you're not going to be able to see most of it, and that's kind of like, what are you doing? You know, be an extra, because I can. Merge with layer below, so that they're together. It's fine, it's fine. This is good enough for that console. I hope so. So chat, it's still early in the week. What are you guys looking forward to for the week? Do you have anything special planned, or is it just business as usual? I am looking forward to hopefully managing to get some sleep tonight. Let's see. You want to go to the mall on Friday and maybe get some taco. I have takoyaki. Your birthday is tomorrow. Well, today for you, but you have to work. It's your birthday! Oh my goodness! Alrighty. Let me drink some water first. Hold on. Alrighty. Everybody, let's go ahead and wish Plague Bunny happy birthday in chat. And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Plague Bunny. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Happy birthday. Thank you for spending your birthday with us. I hope that you get a yummy treat today and maybe a present or two. I don't know. If you're much of a present person, but yay, happy birthday! Your friends are gonna teach you magic. That's awesome! Looking forward to more healing and more movement of the merch tracking. Goodness, I hope your merch gets there soon! I've been loving the pictures of people who have gotten their merch. It's so awesome! Hello, Kruka. Not much is croaking, just trying to work on art. Very sleepy attempts to work on art. But, you know, we're getting there. Somehow. Slowly, yet surely. Maybe. Aw, you're welcome. I'm really glad that you're here with us. Ah. Okay, the shape of a Super Nintendo is gonna be really annoying to draw, chat. I mean, I love the SNES, but it's very shaped. Like, very shaped. I like seeing your mug and standee too. I hope the quality is good, because I can't always tell through pictures, but hopefully everything is good. I've been very nervous about the merch and everything, so... I pretty much just should have pulled my Super Nintendo out of the frickin' closet at this point. I want a good enough view of what it looks like to be able to attempt to recreate it in a drawing. Aww, that's good. It does on Twitch, but for some reason, it does not want to do so on the YouTube chat. So I have to figure that out. You can check out the merch. I will pin it there. Yay! Yeah! That's awesome. I am your first Vtuber merch. That is so cool. I have merch from 3 Vtubers. Josuichi Shinryu was my first. Banzoin Haka and Gabus Battle were my second and third, but at the same time I bought a fair bit of them. A lot of the VTubers I tend to watch tend to be guys. Yeah. I'm so glad to be here, Oshis. I love the fact that your SNES runs Sailor Moon games. That is super awesome. I am very afraid of trying to draw the SNES. I am gonna be perfectly honest. It's very wiggly and shapy and... Why? I am dedicated to try to make this work, but I am very nervous about making this work. Oh, mine is in a closet and I don't feel like unburying it right now. So chat, do you guys have any current comfort games or shows that are keeping you happy? There's a lot going on in the world, so, you know. It's good to have comfort things. I don't really have that right now. Pokopia looks so good, and I'm trying so hard to like win giveaways and stuff on Twitch, which is probably like, ooh. You have at least one item from 7 VTubers, soon to be 8. That's awesome! I'm glad to be number 8. I'm assuming I'm number 8. Yay, I'm an even number. Woo! Maybe I shouldn't draw this right now. I don't know. Stop delaying it. Just do it. Just do it, Kiyomi. Come on. Just do it. It's hard to find one at the angle I'm attempting to draw it, picture-wise, right? Because I'm drawing it like pretty face on. Whoops, don't want that. Why did I put my centering line off to the side? That's nonsense. Let's try again. Alright. Pull yourself together, Kiyomi. Let's do this. Did I use a 2 or a 2.5? I think a 2. Morning breakfast is my favorite game, as long as peanut butter toast happens. I'm happy. Do you eat peanut butter toast for breakfast every day, or is that an actual game and I just don't know any better? I think this is close to the proper front view as I'm gonna get. Except for I don't think that's... That looks like the remake one that has the stuff built into it. Just not what I want. That's closer. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. I say and you guys can't see a single thing I'm looking at, but it's fine. I just want a good enough view of this console. Of course it's got a watermark. It's fine, Kiyomi. It's fine. Alright, where's the line tool? That's not the line tool I was using. Why don't I remember what it is anymore? Again? Again, Kiyomi? What are you doing? Not that. Here. Line. Straight line. Potentially curves. You'll get Pokopia one day, Kiyo, and then you will have the best Pokemon Island out there and we can visit each other and be bad and cause some trouble. Mwahaha! Yes, absolutely. It looks like so much fun, and I just can't afford a Switch 2 on my own. That's why I'm like doing what all the other people seem to be doing right now on Twitter and trying their best to get somebody to help them get one. I swear to God, I don't remember what I'm doing anymore. Why not? Brain cells, why don't you remember? Also, that's huge again. You know what? I'm just gonna stop this for a second, and I'm just gonna try to freehand it on the sketchy layer and figure it out from there, because I know, yes, you did. Movie started, the progress towards me actually being able to get a Switch 2, and that is super duper awesome. Yeah, I have one too, thankfully now. I know it's considerably shorter, sorry, than the Super Nintendo. So this isn't quite a perfect angle, but we're just gonna do our best. And it's okay if it doesn't look exactly like the console. This is just a sketchy idea. We're not getting this art piece done tonight. My brain is too frazzled, and that's fine. It just means another art stream where we get to chit-chat and I get to fuss over this, preferably not so tired. But yes, we will get this done eventually. Right, chat? I believe in us. I believe in myself. Yay! Alright. This is not the final layer for this. This is just kind of the sketchy... I'm gonna put it here and hope for the best layer. It has a much gentler slope than that, Kiyomi. And it only goes to about there. So... And then this side comes out as well. Also has a bit of a gentle slope. Also doesn't come out that far. Sure. Kind of. Sort of. Maybe. So we're gonna do shapes later, and then I'm gonna do bonking some of it. But hey, we need to at least establish what we're doing and where, right? Right. This is sketchy. It doesn't have to look perfect. Also... That's supposed to be a bit more rounded, and yes, it has a kind of scallopy edge. So we'll have some shading in here. Funny how last week it seems like it was an early spring and the last couple of days below freezing again. Cold like mid-January. Come on, it's March. We had snow. A lot of snow. And it is garbage. I do not want a lot of snow. It is meteorologically spring. No snow. I should not have to be getting a bunch of snow off anybody's cars, especially my own. No. No, 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 no. I hate snow so much. You had a little snow there? You're lucky that it was only a little. Nope, that's kind of off in orientation. It's fine. It's fine. So it would be more here and here. As long as I can get a good baseline for where I'm gonna have these, I think we'll be okay to make it look like this is what it should be. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, it's gonna be so tiny in the grand scheme of things. Like, are you even gonna know? 'Cause, look, it's gonna be tiny. So if some of the details are a little cringe, it's fine because you're not really gonna notice it. I would hope, in the grand scheme of things, that for the entire picture, if my attempt to replicate a Super Nintendo is not perfect, it is not like a giant drama or something. I haven't left my unit since the 5th when I paid rent, not even to get mail or check the food donation. Oh goodness. Oh man. You haven't left since my birthday, goodness gracious. And then we are gonna have a cartridge sitting in it because of course we are. You got a little bit of snow. Thank you. I appreciate that. Words of encouragement. Yeah. As long as it looks relatively close, I will be happy. And try not to obsess over any details, right? I don't know what game we're gonna have it pretend to be. It doesn't matter because it's tiny. Again, you're not gonna be able to read whatever. So let's say there's our logo. Yay! Actually, that's not too bad. Honestly, I'm pretty pleased with that. We're gonna have player 2 be empty. Honestly, I think I could. SNES for Christmas. Christmas! The SNES was the game system where I bought Rama on Half One Hard Battle at KB Toys for $8. And had no way to play it. A friend gave me a SNES for Christmas. That's awesome. Oh man, I miss KB Toys. I miss hanging out at the mall. Like, when malls were cool. Now they're kinda... At least our mall here sucks. That's good enough. I'm gonna have to do a controller. No, okay. Making faces, but nobody can hear the random sounds that I'm making faces with, so... I need to see the controller being plugged in. You have a cool mall. That's true, but you live in like a huge city, and I live in a cringe city. It's tiny. And our mall is cringy. It's not cool. So, right. That's good. Now... we're gonna have the cable. Shoom. Yum 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 yum. There. The cable is the cable. Goes into the controller. And then you're gonna see the controller just kind of resting there. That controller is a little funny. It's fine. It's fine. There's buttons for the controller. There. The controller is resting. Yay! KB, where they had Atari Jaguar units for $70. The mall where you're at is a giant Walmart with, that's 2 floors. Having a Walmart in a mall is pretty interesting. I guess. Our Walmart has... Is it Subway right now? It's a Subway. It used to have a Subway that was also part... Donut. No, pretzel place. Hello. Papa is Stinky. Hello, Stinky. I don't know what I should call you. Hi, welcome on in. I think this is a pretty good general idea of the SNES is what it's gonna look like. Now, I did put these arrows, meaning that the VCR unit is gonna be here, and the PlayStation 2 should be on top. Yeah, no. So we are gonna do also a VCR. So no, the local mall fell into disrepair and got sold, torn down, and replaced by a major. So no local Cinemark. We have a... Is it a Regal or an AM? No, the local one's a Regal. We also have a words. We also have a discount theater, but they actually get movies pretty much on time, but it's nice to have a discount theater. That's where I actually tend to go versus most other times. The expensive theater, I would rather just go to the cheaper one. We're Rollin' Pretzel Company. I think ours was an Auntie Anne's. Oh man, I should make some pretzels, chat. On one of my Amazon wish lists, actually it's a registry, I'm trying to slowly yet surely get a stand mixer because I want to bake more. But I want to bake some big pretzels. I've only done them once, but I want to bake some pretzels. I want to try to do some bread. A lot easier than trying to do it by hand. But there's this really cute light blue stand mixer that I want. It's aesthetic and adorable. We used to have an AMC, but our big theater chain, Cineplex, bought them out, and they have a Monopoly pretty much over here. Gotta love Monopolies, right? Anyway, VCR. Let's at least do the outline for where the VCR is gonna go. And I think the wall needs some texture because the flat color is kind of... It's a pretty color, but it's kind of a boring color, and I need to figure out better stuff. Here's the thing. I never wanted to be a background artist. When I went to college for animation originally, I wanted to be a character designer and character animator, and I didn't want to have to do anything with backgrounds. So part of what's taking me so long in all of this is doing the background stuff. Because I'm not good at it, and it's a very weak point in my whole design process is figuring out backgrounds. So even like all of this here, it's ish for my brain. But we are getting there. Let's do a VCR from 1990s. Let's look up a good reference. Ah, vintage. I can't believe something from the 90s is vintage. I remember working on these. Kiyo, did you the flame light? Did I the flame light? 英語がわかりません。I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I understand English, but according to TikTok, it's called a VHS player. No, it's a VCR. It plays VHS tapes, but it's a VCR. I'm so tired. My brain is so mushy. That's true. Being a background artist would have its perks. Yeah, it's not something I've done a lot, so... I mean, they are pretty much just a freaking rectangle. I mean, some of them have softer edges. A Sanyo forehead! Oh my gosh! I worked on one of those before. VCRs are usually surprisingly simple. A lot of the times they're just dirty. Maybe you need some capacitors, you know? But... a Panasonic one! Oh, that was the prettier one. Oh, the Philips! Okay. I think that thought needs a rethink, probably. If those videos be like, my VHS player I bought from the thrift store is broken, so I'm gonna buy another one. Like, no, just open it up and clean it, right? Like, clean it, check the capacitors, like, come on. I think that thought needs a rethink. What thought needs a rethink? I'm gone. I'm gone, chat. I'm not long for this world. I'm dead, see? What? Just kidding, I'm not dead. There's too many VCRs to pick from. I guess it doesn't really matter what I make it look like, as long as it looks like a VCR. As long as it's recognizable, right? We're just gonna make you a somewhat chunky VCR. And this really should not have been on this layer, but it's fine. Because erasing any of it means I'm gonna potentially damage this background. Farts. You love your VCR and tapes. Yeah, I don't have a VCR anymore. I haven't in a really long time, and that's cringy. I should get one. Okay. We're gonna put you here. Best VHS deck is to get a digitally mastered SVHS recorder is used by the duplication house, the kind with good video circuits. Did you know at Comic-Con a while ago they released Deadpool on VHS? It's super expensive if you can find it on eBay. It sounds cool, but I don't know about buying something super expensive. So unfortunately for me, I will have to pass. Hello, Drelly. Nice to see you. Welcome on in. How are you? I guess I don't really need a VCR that has a lot of bells and whistles. We'll just kind of make it look like a VCR and go from there. Hello, Farley. How are you? How are you? Welcome on in. Brain cells. Man, looking at the VCRs makes me really want to have one. Aw, the nostalgia. Oof. Ooh. Ow, my neck popped weird. Blah. Well, welcome on in. My name is Kiyo Okada, the cutest Vtuber around. Just kidding. Or am I? Today I'm working on some art that I have been working on for a bit. However, I am very tired and so very distracted, but this is my progress right now. I am working on making a starting soon screen. So the text is going to go across the screen here, And then the birds are gonna move a little. And I will blink a little. I said I'm the cutest elf VTuber, not the cutest VTuber, but also it is mostly a joke to try not to feel bad about myself. It's tongue in cheek, so, you know. I see. Alright. We're gonna give it some rounded feetsies, and I'm gonna do... that's roughly around the same size. Oh my god. Oh my god, $325 for a sealed copy of the Deadpool VHS. Wow. Excuse me, what I would do is just use... I'm pretty sure... Do I have it on DVD? Do I have it on DVD? I don't know if I have it on DVD, but I definitely need to have it on DVD if I don't. But yeah. Aw, thanks, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have chronically low self-esteem and a lot of other problems. So, I call myself the cutest elf VTuber around and say just kidding, or am I, as a way to try to play around and also feel somewhat better about myself. So, it's both a joke and a soothing attempt to work on my overall perception of myself as a person. You just made your own channel. It's not a VTuber channel though, because I don't have a model. That's fair. I mean, my first unsuccessful YouTube channels were also not VTuber ones. I was not consistent with any of my previous attempts at being a YouTuber. Honestly, being a VTuber has been a lot better, and the fact that I've stuck with it is honestly pretty huge with the type of person that I honestly am. It really is kind of a giant miracle that I didn't give this up numerous times now, just because I give up easily. Another thing I'm attempting to work on is not giving up as easily. Okay. There we go. Now then, I realize that in order to make this look more recessed, like a lot of them look, we're gonna do this. Hello, hello, John Mark, welcome on in. I tell myself that I'm the handsomest person in the world. You know what? It's good. It's good to hype yourself up. You don't have to... You don't have to listen to the negative voices in your head, and sometimes you have to fight them, and sometimes you have to fight them hard. So, you know what? You might as well playfully mess around with yourself. If I mess up on something, I say, yep, I am the best, even if I don't feel the best, even if I messed up and I feel like an absolute dum-dum. It's okay, because it's never that serious. And exactly, as long as you don't give up on yourself, and making jokes about how I'm doing at something helps, you know? Because at least I can joke, and I think that's important. even if sometimes it might sound like I'm a little hard on myself, I used to be a lot worse. I used to be very, very negative and not give myself a break for anything. I have a bit of a perfectionist streak and was held to pretty impossible standards as a kid, which did not help. And so joking around about how good I am at something or whatever else is a way to combat it, because otherwise I would probably cry a lot more often about my failures. There we go. Alright, we're getting a pretty good thing put down here. No baby fingers or oatmeal on the VCR flap. Oh my gods. No peanut butter sandwiches either, or pizza slices. It's 10 days until your birthday. Well, happy early birthday. My birthday was just 12 days ago, so hello, fellow March baby. Sure, if you want to. It's difficult to do content. I have a hard time ignoring those voices too. Me too. It's part of why I don't do certain things as regularly as I would like to. Part of why I hesitate to do another karaoke is I feel unconfident in it. And I love to sing, but I feel my confidence pretty low on it lately. We're gonna do a little kind of... Ooh, nope, too big. Okay, this is gonna... I'm just kind of taking bits and pieces from various VCRs that I'm seeing and kind of going from there. Your birthday is literally Friday. That's so awesome. Right? So many birthdays. Ocean gold, lava, firework, black and white LED light. Okay. You're awesome, Kiyo. It's always okay to fail, which sucks to fail. For buttons, they could be stop, rewind, and eating. I mean, I know how to sing. I just... yeah. I mean, I was in choir and everything for years, so it's not I don't know how to sing. It's just... I feel like I don't know how to set up OBS properly for singing a lot of the times, and then I get really frustrated, and I don't know. Again, just one of those full of self-doubt things. Alright, so we wanted a... new layer for your text. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna keep the VCR, because that one's pretty good. I don't really have to do a lot to it. Ah, that's awesome. I'm glad for you. Alright, we are gonna color in the VCR outline. And then I'm going to do VCR coloring. Ta-da! And because of how messy that is, we're gonna have to make some stuff up. Okay, not like that. Well, something is in the way there. What is that? I don't know. Oh, hello, Australian. Nice to see you. If you enjoyed this video and you play Minecraft, may I also join Play Minecraft on my... Ah, I do have my own Minecraft server too, actually. Okay, there's something. there's a little blip of color that I can't figure out where it's coming from. Ah, whatever. I'll deal with it later. We do need to play Minecraft again. There's so many things we need to do, and it's really hard to keep up with all of it. I don't know how other content creators don't feel like they're going crazy from, like, all of the demands of everything. Or maybe they do feel that way. I don't know what I have in mind, but there's something. I feel like I should have done this on different layers, and I did not. So, YOLO, let's fix it up somehow. And I realized that a lot of this is tiny, so it doesn't even really matter too much. Being nitpicky about details. 'Cause when I zoom out to the proper size, you won't really notice any of the little mistakes that I am obsessing over. But I'm trying to get at least certain things figured out for the benefit of my brain. This is a very angular, very boxy freaking VCR, but it's fine because some things are like that. Ah, those are very cute little hearts. Your mom took away your Switch Lite. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you can get it back soon. It's interesting how much more it looks different on my monitor versus my tablet, so that's fun. There's again like a pale streak. My streams usually start at 10 p.m. Pacific time. And it is right now 11:25 Pacific time. Yes, this is gonna do the color. I don't know about it blinking. I'm usually good at actually setting clocks on things, so maybe we won't make it blink. Alright. Hey movie, what are your thoughts about the current situation in conversation? I'm trying to figure out where this little blip of color won't go away, and I don't know why. Yep, I tried to post my schedule in multiple places. Yep, that's true. It is 2:26 Eastern Time. Two of my mods are in Eastern Time, actually. Let's see. So, chat, what is your guys' current comfort food if you have one? Something is causing there to be that little blip of color, and I don't love it. there? What are you doing all the way over here from this layer? Ah, finally it's gone. Good. Ooh, uh-oh. Okay. Let's do... There, back where we should be. Japanese food. Ooh. Remember the VCR Plus codes they used to print? Like, did that even work? I doubted they did. Yeah, it is 226 Focal. How are you holding up? What kind of Japanese food is your... current comfort food, Focal? Yeah, I was kind of wondering the same movie. Yeah, I'm not surprised you're tired. You were streaming, right? Earlier? Or was that yesterday? I don't know. I don't know what day it is. Takoyaki is so good, chat. Oof. I love me some takoyaki. Whoops. You can see that I had to do a second layer to try to fill in some color bits that were not working for me. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, now, yeah, see, it's gonna look so small that it doesn't really have to be perfect because you're not really gonna see way too much of this, right? See that? You're not really gonna notice. What I do need to do, though, is at the very least take this out from this layer, 'cause you don't need it anymore. There we go. I also need to take that it says that I'm doing the nest there because we already did at least the basic shape of the nest. This nest itself, I made the mistake of doing its little fuzzy drawing over here. Ah, you bullied Dino and won a lot. I see. I've been known to cut open a sealed 8-ounce brick of cheese and start slicing and eating it. I see. Ah, cold cheese is very weird. Man, I want to go to a Japanese 7-Eleven so badly. So badly. It would be so awesome. That's so cool that you've gotten to go to one, though. Now then. We're gonna do our best to go over this neatly now. Supposedly, we're supposed to be getting Japanese 7-Elevens too. Like, the foods also, but, like, press X to doubt, you know? I don't know, I've yet to see that, but I think it's probably in more populated places first, which is really sad because I live in a cringe little town, so good luck getting anything like that anytime soon. I think I do need to do the line tool. To try to go over this and kind of deal with some of it. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be a lot smaller. So we're just kind of gonna let it be rough, and I don't care. It's gonna be so small that if I let myself fuss over every tiny detail, I'm not gonna finish, ever. So it's okay, we're trusting the process and the general understanding that things don't have to be perfect, right? It doesn't have to be the most perfectly perfect thing to ever be perfect, and that is not what you wanted, so let's not. There's gonna be so much detail that it's fine if not everything is super obvious. And we'll do the cable, but not quite as crazy as I actually had it originally. It's fine. One of those definitely need to trust the process things. And then what else? Finish your lines for one, Kiyo? Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna just attempt to enjoy the fact that it does not have to be anywhere close to perfect, right? Yeah. Aw, thank you. Japanese 7-Eleven without the enemy Kuji promotion is just wrong, like McDonald's fries without the Hatsune Miku Shaka Shaka seasoning. I've never tried it. How old am I? I am 348. I know downtown Toronto already has them. Where I am, there's no 7-Eleven, sadly. Ooh, I want to try the egg sandwich from Japan too. It sounds so good. Alrighty, Drilly. Have a great night. I want to try the Miku fries too, even though I'm not like super huge on it, but I want to try the little shaky shaka shaka fries or whatever. But there's so many things I want to try in Japan, but a lot of it is like food. Food and shopping. Those are like the big things I want to do in Japan. And it's not even like high-end expensive shopping. I mean, okay. I want to go do a bunch of gachapon machines. And I also want to do some crane games. I love watching Connor do crane games. Sea Dog VA. He does crane game challenges, and I would love to do one so much. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Hello, Ika. Thank you so much for the 4 months, Ika. Thank you, thank you. Why didn't I hear the sound? It should have had a sound. Why didn't I hear the sound? Did you guys hear the sounds? You showed Dino the Miku fries and she was jealous. Yeah. One thing I want to do is go and get cute Starbucks merch from Japan too, because they have the cutest stuff and we don't get the cutest stuff without having to buy them on eBay at jacked prices, and I don't love it. No sound. Very bizarre. The sound is on. It should be anyway. I'll fight with it later. Not right now. Alright, so we made made the mistake of putting it on the same layer as actual stuff here. So if I can do this without accidentally clipping it off. Cool. It's wonky. It's fine, but it's a little wonky. No, yeah. It's fine. Whee! Alright, it's just outlines. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The Pokemon plushies they get there are cute. And then it takes so long for us to get them, and if we do get them, good luck getting them in time. I don't know. There's so many cute plushies, and I'm jealous. Alrighty, bye-bye, Charlie. Nice to meet you. Hope you get some good sleep. Bye-bye. Alrighty. I'm sorry we haven't gotten very far. Speaking of eBay, I saw the new Trader Joe's tote bag on there for $5,000. What's the new Trader Joe's tote bag look like? I literally have a Trader Joe's down the street. Alright, let's Google this. What is it? What's the new Trader Joe's tote bag? Am I about to be rich? I wonder if I can get them. Oh my god, $4,800. Are you freaking kidding me? For that? For that? It's so basic! Poshmark for $250, but somebody else is selling it new with tags for $11 on eBay. Where? Alright, so I'm gonna buy some tote bags, and then I'm gonna sell them for like $30. Or enough to make up something of a profit and not deal with fees, but not like $2,000 for a freaking tote bag. That's ridiculous. What other tote bags do you have? Oh, they have little mini pastel ones, but they're like $3, so I don't think that's the one. Hold on. What is this? Alright, what? People are unhinged. I don't get these weird trends, chat. I'm not good with micro trends. I don't keep up with it. Man, I should go to Trader Joe's and get their teriyaki chicken because it's awesome. Their frozen teriyaki chicken is amazing though, I'm not gonna lie. They have insulated bags that are $9 each. They have this mini pastel canvas tote, which is $3. Oh, puppy cookies. Oh, that one didn't show up either. Well, it showed up but no noise, so... Thank you, Mr. Shoujo, for the 9 months. Thank you all so much for re-upping your memberships. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you. Artistic prowess demonstrated by an elf. Pixels full of love. A haiku for tonight. Hey, I have more characters. Buy Kiyomi's merch. Be happy. Very cute, very cute. Thank you for 9 months of Radiant Songbird. And thank you, Ika, for the 4 months of Glimmering Hatchling. I'm trying to find these bags. I'm gonna see if they're at my local store because that's funny. If you're gonna pay $5,000 for a bag, you better be rich. And even then, maybe just spend $50 on a nice bag or $100 and then donate some money. Yay! 1 month! Thank you so much, Plague Bunny, for being a Radiant Songbird for a month. I thought you were already a Radiant Songbird. You're gonna get a Japanese exclusive Magic the Gathering card when you can. Awesome! I don't know, doesn't seem like it's at my store, but maybe it wouldn't be on the website. I don't know. Again, I'm not good at keeping up with these weird little micro trends or anything like that, so who knows? Coffee is good, chat. I don't know why my nose gets so stuffy. Mwah! Alright, it does kind of bother me the way it looks, but maybe it won't look so bad when it's colored. I don't know. It's very sketchy and messy, but there's nothing I can do. There's a new Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering set coming out that you saw. Oh, interesting. Anything they can to get as much money as possible from people, I suppose. We're gonna at least put some color in here. Oh, that is not the right gray. Neither is that one. That's a bit closer. We don't want it looking super aged. I mean, that would kind of track anyway, lore-wise, but whatever. Another one? Let's see. I need that Aerith card. That's from one scene in Remake that I won't spoil. That goes for a bit of money. Ah. I have a feeling McDonald's will never do another Pokemon promotion. Maybe not in Japan. I don't know. That situation was... It was something. I wish people didn't have to ruin things for everybody. Not quite the right gray either. It's more of a cool gray. But not too cool of a cool gray. Let's not go outside of this box, please, and thank you. Mostly for the fact that I don't want to mess up the bottom, but I don't want to put a lot of thought into it either. I haven't heard that movie. Where did you hear it? I heard that Pokemon is on the list for promos again this year, but I can see them just doing basic cards again and not a chase card. That's so sad. That Pikachu card was really cute, and if I was in Japan, I totally would have tried to get one. Without being unhinged, preferably, but, you know. I guess you can't expect people to be reasonable most of the time anymore. People too busy chasing micro trends all the time and stuff. I don't know, chat. I don't get it a lot of the time. Okay, so the cable was not really thick enough. Oh, I should take out the box now. But, it also isn't technically long enough. So, there. Now it is a messy cable. Like the gray my Enterprise D plastic model needed. Another one, another one, another one. Yeah. I'm trying to pick the right gray. It's fine. It doesn't have to be super accurate. Look, it's tiny. And in the grand scheme of things, when you look at this whole picture... Are you really gonna hyper-focus on the fact that I don't have the most pristine-looking drawn Super Nintendo? I tried. An attempt was made. It doesn't matter. Yeah. There's so much wasted food for cards. You could have literally given that food to so many people, and that is frustrating. Big time. That's what makes me mad. The waste of the food is... I don't know. I wish it hadn't been the problem that it was. Come on, I'm literally staring at you. And then we'll take off my glasses for a little bit and hope that it stops making me just squinty the whole time. So, if you could have your ideal, like, McDonald's toy collab thing, what would you guys pick? It could be anything at all, anything that, like, happened in the past, or you can make up a totally new thing, but what would you pick? For me, it would be Pokemon. I really like those cards, but I'd like little Pokemon plushies. I think that would be super cute. Exactly! You could have bought the meals and, like, given them to a school. You could have given them to a shelter for the homeless. I don't know if Japan actually has a huge homeless population, but just in case, they could have given it to them. They could have, like, contacted a shelter beforehand and I'm gonna buy all these meals. Would you guys like the food? I just want the toy. And then, like, go from that. I'm so jealous. I had all of the Burger King Pokeballs with the golden cards back when they were new. But I desperately needed money at one time, so I had to sell them. And I sold them on Amazon auction, not Amazon, Yahoo auctions. That is true. Sailor Moon never got a McDonald's set, and that also feels kind of like a crime against humanity. Pretty Cure got one. Cool. Also, I'm gonna do something for the fun of it. For one, I'm gonna save because we haven't saved this whole time. You have Charizard, Pikachu, Jigglypuff, and I think one more. You're pretty concerned that the Japanese car is gonna be like $1,000. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it really was that much. It's surprising that Sailor Moon hasn't gotten at least a Japanese, McDonald's tie-in. That was really surprising. Let's see. I want to do... Where did it go? Did it not go? Is my keyboard turned off? It's not, so... Interesting. I'm not getting it to obey me like it should be. Well, you don't need to copy it there. I want you to copy it here. It says it's there. Oh, I see why. It's in the wrong spot. Hold on. Where are you? Here you are. You're way too big. Whee! I want you to be tiny. I have my reasons. Just give me a sec. What did I do? Alright. Alright. Watch this. It's gonna be so little that nobody's gonna notice, but... Ooh. I'm gonna be on the game. You're not really gonna notice because it's absolutely tiny. It's gonna be like 5K easy. That is huge. So many meals, let's see. Sailor Moon. One girl we knew had a BK Pokeballs. I inherited them when she passed and gave them to my nieces. Aww. Oh, that's cool. $5,000 for a game or a card is absolutely insane. I can't imagine paying that much, but I have never had the money where I could pay that much for something. But yeah, look at that! Yay! And then I'm gonna need some red text because it has to at least say super something. It has to be tiny. Oh my god, that is way too big of a font. What are you doing? Why are you big? How big are you? Super. Super. You can't read it. It's tiny, so whatever. Super cringe. We're just gonna write super cringe. And then make it tiny. Nobody's gonna know because it's gonna be so itty bitty. You can't make it that small. Oop, oop. What did I do? Eee! It can't go smaller than that. So you're gonna pretend that it is what I'm saying it is. There we go. Oop, oop, nope, I don't need another one. Okay. It's supposed to say super cringe, but you're not gonna be able to see it. What game would it be? I don't know. Some kind of like... JRPG style? I don't know. Super Kiyo. Yeah, well, look at how tiny it is. The font is size 1 and you can't even read it anyway, so it's fine, but fun little Easter egg anyway. Yeah, it's minuscule, but I love it. I love it. Yay! Comes with a digital bow and arrow. Light gun controller. Ooh. It needs a staff, but a bow and arrow would be cool too because I do like archery, so that's fine. Yeah. Now I need the right layer, which is somewhere. Thank you for the coffee redeem. That one made a noise. I don't know why the other one doesn't make a noise. It's supposed to. Why is it like that though? I don't know what I did, but I did something that I shouldn't have. It's supposed to... It's supposed to make noise. It's supposed to have a sound. The problem is this one is not the... Why are you like that? I'm trying to fix that. Sorry, chat. No, I don't want that gone. I don't know. I thought it was working before, but... I guess I'll have to fight with it later. If this was being edited on my Atari 8-bit, it would be pixel by pixel edit and still be readable. When I went to the movie theater on Sunday, it was one I have not been to in forever, but their tiny arcade, they had 2 cruising cabinets with the CRT and everything. And working! That's awesome. I want to go to an arcade again, but the one that we had gone to before is closed down, so now I have to figure out... I have to go to one of the other ones. I don't know. Hopefully, I can get that to eventually play sound. I will have to fight with it. Not on stream. I have more coffee, but it's in the fridge, so at some point I might have to take a break to get coffee, but it's fine. Well, we're making some progress. It's not the fastest progress. You're not the only streamer with alerts not having audio. It's weird. Can you hear the audio for the Twitch ones? And it's just the YouTube ones that are cringe? Or... HNCL. I have no idea. Ika-chan, daisuki! I hope I said that right. I'm tired. I don't know if if I can speak properly. I think just the YouTube one's being weird. Interesting. I might have to fight with Stream Elements over it because Stream Elements can be extra cringe. I hear the Twitch ones, but not the YouTube one. That's true. So the Twitch ones work, just not the YouTube ones. Alright, hold on. Fine. Let's check something here. Overlays? No. Elements? The Twitch ones usually work. Yeah. I haven't edited these in like 2 years. It's the same ones it's always been. It should have sounds. Alert sounds. Oh. It doesn't have a sound anymore? Oh. I see. Alright, what am I looking at? No. This is a member sound, so let's pick a sound for that. Ooh. Sure, so we'll do that for that. Alright, apparently I just need to add in sounds now. 2 years. Yeah, I mean I set these up before I started streaming. Yeah, I like that. So, let's also do a sound for that. Cool. this will help me have ideas of what's happened. So cool. Cool. Right. Alright. Yeah! Ooh, why can't that happen? Oh, become member is what sound now? What did I pick? I don't remember what I picked. Eh? I just overwhelmed myself, sorry. Okay. Member. Done a tip. Super. Subscriber. Actually, we'll worry about the merch one later. Alright. So, unfortunately, somebody would have to do one of the few things that would trigger it, so it should trigger for becoming a member, tipping, supas, or subscribing. And that should be working now. It should be fixed. It should be fixed. Yeah, it should be alright now. Alright. Not getting very far, but it's fine, right? It's fine. Alright, so the bottom of the original. Here's where I could record. Okay, why didn't it work? But thank you for the super. It should have worked. No, I just set it up and saved it and everything. I'm sorry. Oh no. Thank you for the gifted, but that is not one of the ones I think I had a thing for. Hold on. Cool. Look at that. Why didn't it give it sound? It had a sound. I swear it had a sound. Alright, I'm gonna fix all of them to have 100% sound. Save. And then... Alright, it shows on my end. And this one? Yeah, OBS is a turd. I don't understand its issue, but I'm going to publish this. Copy the URL and then edit it. And see if that makes a difference. It shouldn't, but alright. Now, the preview doesn't show up on your guys' end, annoyingly, but I tried my best. Good morning, Wizzy. How are you? How are you? Maybe I need to redo it, and then I know, right? Maybe if I make a new one. Alright, let's bonk the original one. Okay. Let's try that. Okay, but I don't know. It's got this sound now. It should. It does. It doesn't mean like. Okay. Well. Good morning, Wizzy. I think I already said that. Hello. Hi. How are you? I hope you're good. Whee! Became a member. That one should have that one. Okay. We want width 600, height 750. Alright, so it should be fine. I don't know. We'll just hope for the best at this point. It should be on there. It says it's on there. Alright, and now to work on some coloring then. The Super Nintendo, nope, the regular Nintendo has two different grays, a darker and a lighter, and then also a black. So this is the darker one, and it shouldn't be that dark, so we'll fix that in a second here. I think that's a little closer to what we wanted. Alright, so hopefully at some point someone will subscribe or something, and then we will find out if it's actually working this time or if I need to fight OBS to the death. You and me, OBS. Just you and me. Let's do this. Whee! Right? I don't like when it argues with me. So chat, overall, are you a I need background noise kind of person, or do you prefer it to be quiet? I would say that overall, I kind of prefer... It depends on the situation. A lot of the time, I want a bit more quiet, but other times, I definitely need the background noise, so it's very conflicting. I made that really badly done. Oops. Kiyomi's NES game, Legend of Kiyomi and the Quest for Cold Brew. Ah, there we go. The Quest for Cold Brew. Yeah, that would be the health power-ups. It'd be iced coffees. 20 out of 10. Best idea ever. You know, I think this needs to be a warmer kind of. I think that's good. Maybe not quite that blue. Hi, kitty. I'm definitely gonna have to make sure to lighten it up at some points because it's interesting. And then it needs to have the light hit it, pretty much, because it's supposed to be a very shiny plastic, so that works, that works. Need a noise, otherwise the blood rushing through my ears keeps me awake. Ah. See, for sleep, I need it as quiet as possible, even though I have tinnitus and it can bother me a lot. I just kind of try to meditate so that I don't notice it. Ooh, that's still too dark. Okay. Still too dark, which means actually that this one is too light. Because I know the bottom is supposed to be significantly darker. There you go. Not quite the right color, but it's whatever. Desperately seeking water. I think my kitty wants out of the room. Hold on just a second. I will be right back. Just AFK just a sec. I needed to be quiet for sleep. I already have a hard time falling asleep. Yeah. If there's too much noise or too much light, I can't sleep. Unless I'm exhausted and I just need a nap. Naps are different. Full bedtime in my bedroom needs to be dark AF. Nap time, if I'm exhausted, I can pretty much pass out anywhere. Kind of to my detriment, to be honest. I realized that that's supposed to be a bit darker. This is so small that good luck seeing anything, right? What font is that? Oh, I know you like fancy fonts, girl, but not for this. That one works. Nintendo. We're just gonna call it Nintendo so I don't get like a copyright bonk or anything weird. There. Nope. Can you not misshape things? Kill me. It's so tiny. Ooh, no. Come on. I want to move it. I want to move it. There. I know. It is nowhere near the normal font. It's fine. It's for the fun of it. Oh, you have to sleep with a mask because your neighbor put on a light? Oh, I just have heavy curtains. A couple years ago, I repaired a used NES. Friends bought their mom-in-law needed a new VRAM chip and a cartridge slot needed work. Got the old chip out so cleanly. That's awesome. Good job on that repair. That is super cool. My nose is stuffy. Ugh. There's no real good way to write this super duper small text. Why did you go back to that font again? Hello? Go small. I don't even think that's technically small enough. Hello? How do I move this without having to... Oh, yeah. See, it's too... Oops, big for the buttons. Beep. There's no getting that small enough. Stop. No, stop doing that poopiness. There's no fixing it. It can't get smaller. Aw, darn. So, we've run into a problem. I can't make that work very well. Stop being cringe. Trying to resize something that tiny is a pain in the butt. P. We're just gonna do P. No, and stop doing that. It keeps going back to the font I used before, and then R. That's it. P and R, that's all we get. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on now. I will fight this thing to the death. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can't see it anyway because... Ta-da! It's itty bitty. Let's call the Nintendo Power Hotline and rack up our parents' phone bill. Whee! Thankfully, I never did that because I would probably not be alive today. Alright, I realized that this is way too flat colored and it's kind of annoying me a lot. So... let's kind of add some shading so it doesn't look so annoying. Come on. Maybe a little bigger. I know that it's tiny, and I know that the super itty bitty details might be whatever to most people, but they are definitely not whatever for my poor brain. And I also know that this got over that, so I'll have to clean it up a little bit. And that the controller port is also not supposed to be itty bitty. I mean, no. Not that color. Here we go. That at least fixes some of that. And there, that's something. Mama's not happy, uh-oh. Talk about running up the phone bill. Early 80s around Christmas commercial advertises a phone number to call Santa and hear a story. I decide to record them on tape with my recorder. Mama's not happy commercials did not advertise the cost per call. Ouch, that's painful. Fun fact, the Nintendo Power Hotline closed in June 2010. Shout out to the one person who was calling them for game tips and not getting on the internet. I can't believe they were still around in 2010. Chat, I've been using the internet since 1997. Yep, I've been online since 97. So the idea of calling a number like that, even in 2010, is wild. Or like even in 2005, man. Like, but why? I mean, there was the internet in 97. You guys, the internet did exist in 1997. 2010 was the Wii generation, so somebody was calling about tips for Wii games and DS. That's insane. I mean, not insane. This is wild. Give me a second. I need to stand up for a moment. I have returned. Alright, we haven't done a ton tonight, and I'm really sorry about that. We've mostly been... Well, yeah, we have. We did 3 consoles and at least given them some base colors. Well, 2 consoles and a VCR. So... It says that the Nintendo Power Hotline was $1.50 per minute USD and $2 per minute CAD. Oh, ouchie! That is some painful stuff. Remember, like, the pay-for-use, like, psychic hotlines and stuff, chat? Those things still exist. I remember calling one where they're like, you get your first call free. And you, like, get a few minutes with a psychic. And I pretended to be an adult. And... I don't know if they believed me, but as soon as it was like, yeah, your time's up, you can pay and like bill it to your phone bill, or just hang up now. And I'm like, nope. We got web TV in July 1997. This was a dangerous item in the hands of my mom, as we found out after Anime North the next year. Eh? What happened on web TV? I remember when web TV was supposed to be like this huge thing. But like... I knew all of one person who used web TV, and even then it was just kind of like, man, what's the point of this one? Alright, so we still have to do an Atari, and I don't know what else I'm gonna put here. But it's whatever. I was watching Adult Swim and anime last year and found out that Quest Chat, it still is around. I was like, people still call that number with Tinder and such? Oh! Oh man. Oh man. Me and some friends would get into some shenanigans on those, like... You can call and meet local ladies, and the ladies didn't have to pay those chat lines, but the guys did. Yeah, so we were not nice. Let's just leave it at that, right? I can't believe there's still those psychic lines. It's like, I should try to work as a psychic. I'm not a psychic, but maybe I can learn how to cold read people. I don't think I can, honestly. I don't think I can cold read people. I'm not good with reading. I'm not good with social cues and stuff, but I try. You already know that I'm bad. Yeah, I'm the baddest. Let's go. Let's figure out some kind of pattern for this wall, just because it's kind of boring, right? So let's let's find a pattern brush. Cause I have like brushes and stuff. I have a bunch of lace brushes because I got tired of trying to do it. What is this one? Not quite very good. Suddenly they're tiny? Okay. Not quite wallpaper. Not a good wallpaper look, but it was cute for a second. Okay. Maybe if I make it bigger and then very lightly touch. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, we definitely have some moments, don't we? Ooh, star outline? No, it doesn't scatter them very well. Those are giants. So not quite. I do like twinkle stars, but no sparkles? Actually, sparkles might make an interesting background. Oh, that makes the sparkles too big. Never mind making that big. So if I just kind of... Maybe not the same color. What a wild conversation. So maybe not purple. Maybe if I make it black stars? Well, no, that's not a good wallpaper, so maybe white stars. Peach? I don't like peaches. I don't like most fruit. I don't think white works either. They're too pale. In not a good way. Yellow, golden, twinkle stars. And this is why we don't let me decide backgrounds. I just need like a wallpaper color. And a gradient wouldn't really work for a wall. And that's part of my trouble is I don't know what to do as far as making it be a pretty wall. A pretty wall. Like we have poopy renter white textured walls of awfulness that are terrible to clean and I hate them. But like I don't know. We could do that kind of thing. And just make it textured walls, but then maybe I would need to go back to the purple. And then do like, ooh, you know, that was a terrible idea. Ooh, too messy. But I don't want just a plain wall. So... popcorn ceilings. It's not quite popcorn. I'm not sure. Kitty, no, get down. Kitty, no! Shoot, stop! Hold on. Yeah, it's not popcorn. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a painty texture. Okay. 네. I'm secret. What? What am I? 上手だね。I don't know. I really don't know what to do with the texture for this thing. Like, the wall should have something, but... I don't know. Oop. Make it striped? Oh, striped. Striped. With like a dark blue? Ooh, that's not a bad idea. When in doubt, do stripes. I just don't want it too busy. But... I could do chains. You're like, what? What? What even? I need like a whole patterny tool of something. That's liquefy. I love gradients. Gradients don't work for indoor. The changer for the basement, yeah. Popcorn ceilings because they popped balloons if they touched them, right? They really did. Oh. Ooh, scattered streamline. Ooh, none of those are what I need, but I might have to download something. Does that do anything? That just makes it look... Yeah, literally. I don't know. There is a line coming down the walls, or I look depressed, which is not the vibe we want to go for. For my getting started screen, so... Why does it go sideways? Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't know. Walls are annoying. Like... Maybe it's just the color of the wall in general is annoying. Maybe I just don't like it. Maybe... Oh lord. I have to hide like every other layer? Are you kidding me? I want you to refer only to this layer, not anything else. Seriously? Why is that doing that? Maybe not that color either. Too dark. Maybe that's... I don't want it boring. Hello, Inochi. Welcome on in. Yeah, it is. It's going to be a getting started soon screen. My hair but darker. Let's try that. I don't hate it. And good evening, Inochi. I hope you're doing well. Maybe darker. And then we'll have to put some lighting somewhere, I think. Is that too dark? kind of like it, but I kind of don't. A green? More of a blue? Purpley? I mean, that suits me a lot, but... no. If I could add a lighting effect from somewhere to see if that would help. I love gradients, though. Maybe I do want a gradient, because who cares? It's mine, so... Maybe not those colors. I do like the gradient, though. Right? Maybe if I make it look like the light is coming from... Ooh, okay. You know? I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Oh, you know? The other way. Swap the color order. Can I swap your order? No. Flip. Yes. Now let's try. No. Hello? No. It's like the room has its own curse. I just kind of want it to look like there's lighting coming from somewhere. I do kind of like the color, but maybe slightly... Let's try that. I definitely don't hate it. I definitely don't, but I'm still unsure. I don't know. I'm terrible at backgrounds. Alrighty, Focal, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and thank you so much for the supas. I did not change that you put a more recent supa. Heal. Focal. Hehehe. That one was just there. Hehehe. Yay! That is our most recent super chat. Oyasumi Focal, thank you so much once again for joining us tonight. I hope you get some good sleep, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. I think for now we're just gonna keep the gradient because I literally have no idea what else to do with it. I realize that I'm gonna have to make some cables. I still have to do the Atari. I still need to do something to the seat that I'm sitting on because it looks very boring. I also still have to eat a dinner at some point. Shoot. A friend of mine went to art school, always would say that he hated working on backgrounds, right? I need to I need to study backgrounds and just draw backgrounds for a while. And not just pretty characters. I like pretty characters, okay? I just wanted to be a character designer and character animator, and somebody else could do the backgrounds because no, not me. Where is the seat? Where is the layer that I'm looking for? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure I named it, but I also should just be able to see it. Birds, background, smart copy. It's literally called Sitting Spot, and it's right behind me. Wow. Thank you for the coffee redeem. I'm almost out of coffee. I'd have to get some from the fridge, though. I have more. I have my other half of the coffee in the fridge. I would just have to AFK to get it. Let's see. That's better. Alright, so we're gonna apparently pick up that color. Okay. Now then, we're gonna lock the pixels. That is not quite what I want. I want it to kind of look like satin, but that's not gonna do what I want, and I'm not sure the best way to do it. That definitely doesn't do it. Oh, that's huge. And then if I blur it, maybe? Blend it, I suppose, is what I'm doing. Maybe, yeah. At least that makes it somewhat more interesting. Ah, hello, hello, welcome on in, readers. How are you? How are you? Maybe I should wait for somebody to say something instead of when it first pops up. Get baked! Oh man, a cookie sounds really good right now. Hello, welcome on in. Hello, readers. Hello, Jane. Thank you so much for raiding into me tonight. Welcome on in. My name is Kiyo Miyokara, the cutest Vtuber around. Just kidding. Or am I? Hello, all of you. How are you? How was your stream tonight? It's kind of slow going. I'll be perfectly honest. I am super tired today, so I've spent a lot of time yapping. But we're making some progress, so it's something, right? Here is where I'm at so far. Ah, thank Thank you. It's a little rough going, but yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna have the little birds, the Dazzlings. They're gonna move a tiny bit. I will hopefully be able to blink. Gonna have blinking lights on at least the VCR over here. And then we'll have text going across the screen that'll say, starting soon, and then the let's go that I currently have. But that's the idea in general. First I want to get the base drawing done and figured out before I figure out the animating of the birds and myself. The text part should be the easiest part of the whole thing. You're addicted to Drain Sim, which is a simulator about unclogging drains. Honestly, that sounds like a lot of fun, and I would probably be also. I need to look into that. Drain Simulator. Yeah. Hey, movie, remind me that I want to look into Drain Simulator because that sounds fun. I love the simulator games. There's so many little simulator games that I want to try. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. There's the repair shop simulator, and like the gachapon simulator that I played before had some updates that I also wanted to play. Simulator games are so much fun. I think I'll do one next week. Yeah, I still want to get this art done, but I don't know how fast I'm gonna get it done. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what I want to do for the color of these cases, so at the very least for now... Excuse me, woof. I'll at least get some color on them because... Oh, we don't want to lock the pixels anymore. Actually, we'll put those there. At least then it won't look so empty. No! Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. At least that'll be something, right? It feels like there's a million things and I'm not getting anywhere. Oh, I had an extra code for the Ocean Pop game that I still need to try to give away. Yeah, I should do that on a stream sometime soon. There. At least it's got some color so it's not so visually farty. That's the word I want to use. Of course it is. I am running on very, very little sleep. Visually farty. Yeah, exactly. Your art style gives me Final Fantasy vibes. Really? Oh my god, I love Final Fantasy, so that is a huge compliment. Thank you. Alright, let's at least put some more colors in some places so that I feel less behind. You know what? I don't blame you. It's almost 1 AM here and I got like under 4 very broken hours of sleep, so I'm also dying. I hope you get some good sleep. Thank you so much for joining, and yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, he's being kind of a brat. Sorry, talking to somebody about my cat, not any of you. Go on. Go on, you little turd muffin. Shape? Shapes? Hello, shapes? Chat, I forgot where my shapes are. Like, where's my square? Oh! I have all these tones and rulers and stuff. I forgot I had I'm so awesome. No, I still have the extra code for the shops. Please tell me you guys actually heard those now. Cool. I got them working. At least I heard them. Yes, it was very loud. I don't know what version of Clip Studio Paint this is. 2. That doesn't help. Version information 2.3.0. Yeah. Maybe that's not the version I'm supposed to be using. I don't know. I have 2 versions and I keep using the wrong one and I don't remember which one is the version I want to use. I wanted that enclosed. Whee! Alright, so we got the sounds actually working, but those were way too loud, so hopefully I fixed it and it's not as bad. Oh no! I did the outlines in here and now it's gonna be all cringy. Farts! Man, this is why you shouldn't do artwork as tired as I've been doing artwork. It's fine. It's fine. I will fix it one way or another. That should be good. Enough anyway. When it's the normal size, you won't really see it anyway. Yeah, because at 100%, a lot of flaws are very well hidden, so... I win at everything. Not really, but you know, we're gonna pretend. Now, the goal is to have some kind of cool gem here. And... where was all of that? Where was all of it? Yeah! Look at that. Natural. I have small stone. Oh, that doesn't work. There. It's gonna be magical floating rocks. Nah. I want some kind of cool thing over here. And then, as this says in very badly done handwriting, there will be SNES games and NES games. These are supposed to be PS2 cases, PS1 cases. I'm gonna do a little figure over here. And then, I don't know what I'm gonna put here. Maybe another figure, but... maybe I want cool vines or something so the wall's less boring. I honestly am not sure at all. Lucky Pikachu to send some luck for a Pokopia win. Oh man, right. Oh. I either need luck spreading my throne list and some, like, awesome person or whatever to help fund it on my throne, or I need to magically win a giveaway. Maybe next week I might do all Pokopia. That's not a bad idea, yeah. Man. I think I need something to raise my tablet up taller because the way I kinda hunch. Ooh. Oh, right, you do have a collab next week. Ah. I do not. Better write that down before you forget. Yeah, you absolutely need to write that down before you forget. But yes, we need some more interesting stuff in the room. It's very empty. Behind my TV in real life, I have a piece of art, but I don't want to do that. I like this. Ooh, I have flame. That's not a flame. You didn't select it, Kiyo. Flame! That's supposed to be flame? In what universe? That doesn't look like flames. This brush lied to me. That is not flames. Wait, mass of rock. Oh, but it's not pretty. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a collab too, and that's because honestly they kind of stress me out. I have patterns. Cute! Music notes. I don't need that. Butterfly ivy. Maybe a little too busy. I have stars, but again, normal ivy. I actually don't hate that. Hold on. I don't hate that. Okay. Alright. It's kind of starting. I need you to start off screen. Too far up. I might have found something. I like it. Not that color. Probably not the gray. Well, maybe the gray isn't bad. Honestly, I'm kind of digging it, but let's make it bigger. Bigger might be better. Maybe here? Okay, alright. I like it. I might not hate the color either. Let's try something. Now, just for the fun of it, if we lighten it up. No, not there. No. Maybe an actual green, Kiyomi, come on. Not so much. Okay, I don't hate that. Honestly, I did kind of like the gray, though. Maybe you'll just find a way to bully Dino. I think you will. I think you'll have a good time. You and Dino have a lot of fun together, so I'm sure it'll be a great collab. No, I'm not feeling that color. Definitely not there. a grayish blue? That feels too light. I feel like that blurs in with the dazzling too much. I don't know. Maybe I do just like it gray. I don't know. Oh, true. We played that one collab together, right? The Bronzebeard's Tavern. I should stop being antisocial and probably do a collab at some point again. An actual collab, I suppose, but I'm not really good at those big party games, and honestly, that's what most collabs are. There we go. I think I like it darker. Kind of struggles a little with that dazzling. I realize that with the color being a gradient, I should also have made that a gradient. So let's try making that a gradient to not quite that much. So it looks like the light is actually doing its job. You know, I don't hate it. I don't hate that. Alright, let's see. I need to honestly bonk out the idea bits here that make it really hard to pay attention to what I want to be doing. And something else is up here. Aha. Yep. Ooh. I really like that little shapey shape thing. I wouldn't know what to do on a collab. I don't want to do Dead by Daylight again because it doesn't do super well. But a lot of the like super huge, massive things can be a big problem too, because a lot of the ones with funky physics are very hard. Oh man. Chat, I think I'm sadly getting to the point where I might be too tired to keep focusing on this. I'm trying, but I'm definitely struggling. Quartz. Oh, you're done with Dead by Daylight? Really? I think I'd like to play Dead by Daylight off stream though, just for funsies. But like... God, what do the chords that come out of a Super Nintendo look like? That's fair. Yeah, I don't blame you. Alright, we're just gonna send up some chords, right? We're gonna pretend that this is actually a thing. Yay for chords. And then you'd have a chord that leads here, and you'll have a chord that leads there, and you'll have a chord that leads there. Yay. At least that's the general idea. 2v8 could be fun. Again, off stream. True. Alright, general idea for chords. Yee! Alright, honestly, I really am glad that I found this and put it up there because it's very nice. I like it. Can you believe that I did this, chat? I know I'm not done at all, but it's actually coming together, and... part of me felt like I'd actually never get this done. I still need to do a PlayStation 2. I don't think... I'm definitely not finishing this tonight, chat. It's 1 AM. It's been 3 hours. I am desperately tired. I also haven't saved in a bazillion years, so let's save. But I like the gradient background for now. I do need to do more work on the seat. I need to write down everything I need to do, because I'm not gonna remember most of what I'm saying right now. Alright. Work on seat. Draw PS2 and Atari. Draw crystal cluster figure. SNES and NES games. Something under Atari. Atari games. VHS tapes. Wow. Honestly, I'm not wearing my necklace? I don't have my necklace on. Of everything I've done on myself, I forgot my necklace. Let alone my little pin on my lapel. Well, not really my lapel, but like my collar pin here. So, where is your necklace? Alright. There. Now I've notated it. Maybe I should put a switch up there too. Although everything else is so retro, it would be kind of weird to add a switch somewhere, but I'll think about it. Wow, I can't believe we got at least some things done. Whew. I know it's not quite as much as I wanted, and I definitely am not finished, but... it was... Ooh, a Game Boy's a good idea. A Game Boy is a great idea. Alright, let's see who we can raid out into... Let's see. Mama. Yeah, I'm making pretty good progress for sure. How I find people better than this? I want to see who's live. Let's see. Caliburn is playing Danganronpa. More Penlock is doing more Oxide and a new puzzle games. Yes, I'm gonna raid into myself. I'm actually trying to remember to raid this time instead of just being too tired. Well, we'll raid into Caliburn, who is doing Danganronpa. I don't know. I've never played it, but I know it's kind of not quite the cozy vibe. I don't know who else to go into. I need more people who are on this late. I should put out another call for Vtubers who stream this late / early, depending on where they are. Alright, but we're gonna go into Caliburn, who is doing some Danganronpa with a dazzling raid. And over on the Twitch side, let's see where we should go. Right, did I save? I did save. Good. Alrighty, and on Twitch. 5-Day Gamers is on Twitch. Weird. Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Eden Zero. Sure. Okay, we're gonna raid over into 5-Day Gamers. They're doing a charity stream. I have streamed with them before. So we're gonna go ahead and do a dazzling raid over on YouTube and Twitch. Oh my goodness. I need to fix the boxes on this one, don't I? There we go. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. Thank you so much to my chatters. Thank you so much to my lurkers. And of course, thank you so much to my VOD gang. I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being here while I got some work on some art, even though I was super duper tired. I hope next time we can get a fair bit more work done and I'll actually have slept the night before. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and raid out to Caliburn with a dazzling raid on YouTube and 5-Day Gamers with a dazzling raid on Twitch. Alrighty, oyasumi, and until next time, stay sparkling. Johnny. And of course, I want to take a moment to say a quick thank you to my superstarling, the Movie Man, and my Radiant Sockbirds, Vocal, Mr. Shoujo, and Plague Bunny. Thank you all so much to every single one of my members on YouTube and Twitch. Oyasumi, everyone. Take care, and let's go do those raids. Bye-bye.